the question of how do we deal with non-Jews, because Jewish law frequently seems to have discriminatory passages about them, discriminating between a Jew and a non-Jew, and because there's a lot of things in Jewish literature which are negative. So what do we do about this? And especially the thing that bothered me, of course, was what's happening in Israel with the extreme radical, fanatic, almost religious right. But you have outrageous piskei halacha that have come from some of the rabbis, including people who are official rabbis under the chief rabbinate. Like the chief rabbi of Tzfat is constantly giving out all of these things against Arabs, and you can't rent rooms to them and this and that. And then, well, just recently you had the Sephardi chief rabbi making his speech in which he talked about no non-Jew should be allowed to live in Eretz Yisrael. I would send them all to Turkey. All of this kind of stuff. So this bothers me a great deal. So I said, okay, so we've got, for all the negative things that we've got some very prominent authorities who are opposed to that kind of thing. So it's obvious that there are within the Jewish tradition two different streams, and you have to deal with that question. Okay, so then that's it. So I proposed to the committee we should have a tshuva. We should write a tshuva on the question of the status of the non-Jew in Jewish law and in Jewish literature and lore, and what it should be today and how we should deal with all of this. And they agreed that it was an important subject, and they asked me to write it. And so I did. Okay. There are two kinds of things in which Jews and non-Jews are differentiated from. In one, it's just a differentiation which you can, after all, we are different. And there's no reason why it's not anti-non-Jews if you say that a Christian can't have an aliyah to the Torah. Okay? Okay, you're differentiating, but yeah, Jews may have an aliyah to the Torah and non-Jews may not. But that's not discriminatory. It's only marking the distinctions between that. That's okay. But then they have discriminatory things. If you have a law which says that, and there was such a law, that on Shabbat you can rescue a Jew, but you can't rescue a non-Jew, that's already discriminatory. And we have to find a way to say that that law is not to be considered, what's the word for it? Binding anymore. That law, we don't follow that. On the contrary, you have to treat that non-Jew just as you treat